What is up, guys? It's your boy Alpha, and this is another hacker interview. This guy is more geared about, well, he was making money, and then as we got farther into the interview, it seemed like things started kind of shift. Anyway, this is a little bit of a different change of pace from our normal videos, but nevertheless, it is enjoyable, and I think we can all get something from it and learn from it. Enjoy. All right, so we're just gonna act like, you know, I'm putting a tape recorder on the table in front of you, and I'm just gonna do this good cop bad cop style, you know. No, I'm kidding. So this hacker I actually met because he wiped out one of my buddies. What map are you guys on?
Woods.
They were on Woods, and this young man, I don't know how old you are, but this young strapping man wiped my buddy's team and then came to my buddy's chat because he was streaming, and basically you just told him that you're hacking, right?
I basically told him that, and that I left his stuff for the scat players.
Okay, so yeah, he killed the homie and basically dumped his shit, right?
I just left it laying on the ground. They didn't start running towards me until after I started shooting at Lapua.
Okay, got it. So yeah, now you do this for money, right? You don't do this for like any other reason than money, from what you've told me.
I used to do it for money. Now I just do it to help out friends that are very low level, still in the game. I stopped ordering for money. I checked my PayPal the other day. I stopped in March.
Okay, so you haven't done it for a few months then. Interesting. Why'd you stop doing it for money?
When you do it for money, after a while, you'll have good customers and bad customers. And half of them just complain or they're stupid. And like all those stupid videos you see, like one of the labs, you'll see somebody throw a grenade, they'll do that and they'll kill themselves. And you're like, well, that's a waste of your 15 bucks. Not my problem. Then you get all butthurt.
And then they want you to like refund them?
Yeah, that's not happening. Then you got like this wipe. Labs has been more of a waste of money. Last wipe, you can go to labs carrying a raid backpack with a meds case and weapons case, fill it up. It's 150 kilos, and the dude can't walk with it.
Okay.
So then it was profitable. You know, I could charge like 20 bucks a raid and get one of the rage hacks I use for 30 days at a time. I could buy tons of accounts for 20 bucks a piece. Literally stand down there, wipe out the lobby in 90 seconds.
So you just shoot through the walls with that?
Some of them, yeah.
So that's what you were telling me earlier, is you just stand somewhere, you spawn in, and you can see everyone on the map, obviously, and then you just shoot through the walls, like wherever they're at?
The one I used for a long time, I could. Yeah, it was more the private side, so that one you would get a manual ban. There was no battle log ban on that one.
Okay.
Because they'd be like, why did this person get 400 headshots in a row?
Yeah. So I guess that's my next question. How often would you get banned?
On a rage account, every 12 to 18 hours.
Wait, how often?
Every 12 to 18 hours on a rage account.
Oh, okay.
So labs, and I would wipe 600 kills a day.
So people are reporting you just pretty much instantly because they know that they died through a wall or something?
Well, yeah, the reports really don't work. It's mainly the anomalies when you start looking at a person's KD rate versus like how many headshots versus how many thorax. It's just 100% headshot. Like if I'm going there killing everything in labs with PS ammo, it's kind of sus.
Oh, so you're saying that Battlestate has the statistics of what you're doing or how you're doing in the raids overall, and if they're way out of the spectrum of what most people are getting, then you're kind of red flagged or immediately banned?
Yep, and that's why John and all of his boys all got drilled on the chest.
So chest shots are less, I guess, obvious to the system or something?
It looks like a normal player to me. Playing out there, if they shoot you in the chest, if it's a hacker and they fire one round, they hit you in the head, it's more obvious from 500 meters.
How many accounts do you think you've gone through?
A few hundred at this point.
A few hundred? Okay, so how do you get your accounts if you've, because there's no way you're paying like retail like $40 to $60, or do you do EOD or no?
That kind of guy right now is EOD because I was going to run legit on that one, but I've had that account for 3 months and it got banned. I don't know what the hell's going on. But
How do you get
I
these
literally,
accounts?
I literally use a free VPN service. All right.
Okay.
There's tons of them out there where they give you like a 24-hour free trial. Use those. You log into, you connect to Russia. Then you just go to Google, type in escape from Tarkov. You scroll down, you'll see them rubles. You click on it, use Amazon Pay, it's like $22.
So you can get, so anybody can do this then. Anybody can buy Tarkov for $20, $22.
Yep, anybody can buy the basic account for $22. I think EOD is 70 or 71.
And that's USD, obviously, right?
Yep.
So you basically get the game for half off by doing VPN, going to Russia and going to their site and buying it from there.
Yep. And when it's on sale, it's also on sale over there.
So how much money do you think you were making, or you would know, how much money do you think you were making per month when you were doing it like all the time?
A month? I don't know. I know I did it for a week and paid for a semester of college.
Well, how, like, put a figure on it for me.
All right, let's see. Let's see, a month would be 28 accounts. So it'd be $616 in accounts.
That's how much you'd spend on the accounts?
Yep. 200 for the hack.
Per day or per the month?
For the month. And I'm charging a cheap rate of $15 an hour. It's 5,000 profit if I run just 12 hours.
Per month?
Yep. Just out here and have a hobby.
So why did you stop again?
Literally don't have time.
What?
I literally don't have time. That's one of the reasons why I stopped.
Oh, like your job or just your life sort of thing, like life things?
Yeah, like with this past week I worked, they called me in some more, so I worked last Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And now I'm gonna work the next 5 days again in a row.
Okay, so what the heck, dude? How do you get customers?
The same way that I was originated and brought into hacking. Twitch.
How?
It literally goes through Twitch. I'll be in labs, one of the guys will be running with or whatnot, or I have it pulled up here on my second or third monitor. And I'm like, hey, look at this dude's name, see if he's streaming right now. Somebody got up here and they'd be like, hey, throw down your weapon in your gun. And the guy would be like laughing about chat. I was like, hey, you didn't put one in the chamber when you came in the match because you got 59 out of 60 in your mag. You're running an HK and your KD sucks, put down your gun. At that point, they put down their gun and they leave. And then they start hitting me up, and you'd be surprised how many streamers get offline and like, hey, how much do a few runs?
So you just go to people, you just go to people's Twitch chat and
yeah, basically. And they spread it to their friends that don't stream, then it just spreads like wildfire. They got a friend they bring in, and they got a low-grade friend they bring in.
Huh. So just you hacking in the game is how you get like your customers, basically, or how you got your customers.
Yep. That, or also set your name to your Discord name. That works a lot too.
Wait, set your name to your Discord name? Oh, so then people will find you on Discord and message you.
Yep.
So I don't want to get too personal with your like IRL life, but you make more than 5K profit a month IRL?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why doing this isn't worth it to you.
Yeah, I did this just while I was in college, and a little while after, with my first set of degrees.
So was there any sort of like outside of making money doing it, was there any sort of like my chat saying God complex or some sort of ego aspect to it, or like I'm better than you, but obviously you're not because you're using hacks? Was that ever any sort of it? Any part of it for you?
No,
So when you first got
literally,
into hacking, how did you get into it?
I got into it because I had a guy that was like, hey, I had a friend that paid for it and whatnot, and I just tagged along to be an extra body so there'd be less people on the map and we focus more on raiders because their stuff's worth more. And that guy's stuff wasn't stream proof, and I knew could see how many other people were hacking in the damn game.
Wait, you can see. Hold on, hold
Yes.
on.
The way the people act is how you know if they're hacking or not.
How they
There's no
hack?
reason. There's no reason a person should be 800 meters away, aiming at me on customs. That's just not cool.
Oh, so you're saying like you would see people through the map or whatever, and they'd be looking back at you like.
Yeah. At
So
that point, the only goal I have is to kill that one person, especially when they got a KD over 100, like mine.
wait, how do you know they're? Wait, hold on, because okay, the last dude that I interviewed, you said he had shitty hacks, right? And his didn't show
Yes.
like the KD or anything like that. So
No,
yours
his
shows
was
the
terrible.
KD.
All right, the one I use now, that is my favorite to use on a normal account. It shows KD, weapon, ammo count. It also shows it's got one in the chamber. The health. Shows the arms moving. Like if they switch to like a CMS or something, it shows they're using a CMS or a Grizzly, so you can rush them and scare the shit out of them.
Okay.
Pretty much anything in their hand, it tells you.
Interesting. That is very, very interesting.
The best part is that guy's radar just was this little round circle thing of crap that just had little circles. A lot of them actually have arrows on those circles that actually point to tell you where they're looking. And his it had this weird like the entire it was more texturized where the entire body was like glowing. That's stupid. I just want a skeleton because you can tell more definitive movements.
So, do you think that you do? I'm not trying to say that you're not good at the game, but do you think that you're good at the game without cheating?
When I started cheating, my KD was like 8 on a normal account.
Okay.
I had an account I didn't cheat on. I ended up selling it for a lot of money. Sort of like $450. It was one I bought for 70, of course.
So you're decent at the game then.
Yeah. I've literally done it some things so many times. I literally got it memorized. Someone's like, "Oh, I gotta go find some water." I'm like, "Oh, that storm's 206. We're good. Let's go." On the way, we'll stop and pick up a pocket watch.
Okay. So I mean, for you, like you saw my last video, you watched it, the Patoy one.
That's really weird. That dude had his survival rate like 40%.
Is
Mine's
what?
99. That dude had a survival rate of like 40%. His KD was like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had people kill me just to keep my KD below 100.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it says anything, I killed him, and I'm not like anything spectacular at this game. Wow. That's crazy stuff, man. I had some other questions though. I guess when you're going into like a map or whatever, how many people are usually with you when you're doing it for like helping them to get gear and shit?
I typically run a full team right now. That's what we've been running. There's typically 5 of us. It's typically me and like 3 or 4 low levels and like a normal guy, maybe. If I got 3 low levels. Like the day I came across John, the guy they killed was literally level 2.
Uh,
It was like his 3rd match.
so are you still doing it like to this day, but just not charging?
Yeah, there's no use to charge for it. It's $10. I could do whatever the hell I want.
Wait, so you do charge $10 now, or?
No, that's just how much it costs me. I'm just like, it gives me something to do on a few nights I got off a week.
Okay. So why wouldn't you charge though for doing it still? think that.
Because if you start
Oh,
charging, they're going to have an expectation.
so
See, if I just do it for free, they're just like, okay, cool. Hey, there's somebody over in, they're down on the far wing of a resort. They're like, okay, cool. But if I was charging, I'd be expected to go down and kill that player. That's the thing. Also, when you start charging, they want you to kill everything that moves.
so what? Why do you do it now then? Do you just do it just to help like lower leveled people? And that's it? Like
Yeah,
you just.
that, and they get to see how many other people are hacking.
Hmm.
It's literally sad and pathetic.
If you
When
had
I
to,
literally spawned, I've literally spawned in lobbies by myself in the past few weeks, and nobody in that lobby had a KD below 40.
if you
It
had to
literally
put
came
it,
out.
if you, yeah, yeah, if you had to put a number on how many people hack, like percentage wise, what would it be?
At least half the damn game at this point.
Half?
Literally, there's literally Discords I'm in, dude. They got 3,000 or 4,000 members. When did you play the game back in January?
That's when I started.
Yeah, when like 40,000 people got banned right off the bat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was only like 3 cheats that got hit in one day. Dude, the amount of sales that go on. So let's say, like right now, I buy the hack through the guy. The guy buys it for, he sells it for $10. Sure, that's like $10.30 with a fee.
The cheat that you buy
Okay,
for the
he
hack?
gets that straight from the dev. Yeah, because you literally got the program, but then there's like a key code that activates the program. That's on a timer. It runs for 24 hours, or a week key, or 30-day key, or a month, whatever you want. They'll give it to you.
Okay.
That's all based. Or if not in bulk, you get a discount. Well, if when you get enough friendship with them, you eventually are allowed to sell the cheat yourself. They'll give you a panel and stuff. You get them at the rate discount and be like, oh, you sell it for 10, I'll take 7 of it. So you make $3 off every hack you sell. Something like that.
Jesus, dude.
Because I had a buddy that started doing that because me and him ran a lot of hacks together. The issue came was the amount of, you could see how many keys were made in a day. It'd be like 2,000 or 3,000 keys made in like this day. Like so many made this day. And that was for one hack.
Like for one brand, or is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Is like a brand of
yeah,
hack, or
yeah, for that brand.
do you know what the player base of Tarkov is per day?
I don't pay attention to the statistics anymore.
Can someone figure that out? What the player base is per day on Tarkov? Two
Yeah.
to 3,000 is a lot. I don't know what the player. I mean, if the player base is 100,000 per day, then we're looking at like 2 or 3% of people that you run across are hacking. But if it's like 6,000, I just have no fucking idea. Then that's half.
Yeah, but that's for one hack. All right, then you got your rage hacks that are all in a world of their fucking own. Then you got your privates. Then you got your glorious, stupid, expensive $1,000 a month DMA cheats.
Can you break? I don't know what any of those are. Can you break each one of them down for me?
All right. So the rage ones are the aggressive, aimbot, full. They're the assholes you meet in labs.
Okay.
When you realize you just die for no reason. All right.
Yeah.
DMA, that's the second computer.
Second
Those never go
computer.
down. Yeah, you can use 2 computers to hack. They're pretty cool.
Okay. So is that just so you can be undetected since there's a different IP, or?
What it does, the information on your gaming computer is read and transferred through your wireless router over to your second computer, and your second monitor here will have a screen pulled up, and it's kind of like a black and white screen with information on it, and it reads all the information on the map and it projects them on there, so you can look around like, oh cool, I know there's a LEDX here, I know there's a GPU here, but your screen looks normal.
Oh, is it more of just like a convenience thing, or like a?
It's basically radar.
Yeah,
That's
but what
people
I'm
would call
saying
it.
is, like, why would you'd want it on a different screen just so like you can play
It's
normal?
on a different screen because it's on a different computer. If it's on a different computer, if they did a file integrity check mid-game and do a band wave, they can't catch it.
Oh, okay, okay. So it is like an IP thing then.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Oh man. My guy in chat says I'm kind of disappointed this guy isn't talking with the anonymous voice. That'd be interesting. So what were the other ones that you mentioned? Like types of hacks?
One that a lot of people know of is textures. Those are banned all the time. You can Google those and get it for free. They basically turn you like pink and red, the players.
Okay.
Like like when you're, and it's really dumb too because you'll just see like a little pink speck all the way across the map. Because right when they started coming out big last year, I was given a key to test. It was terrible.
So
You do
you
trailer
wouldn't be able
park
to
impressive.
you wouldn't be able to see them like through a wall or something, but you'd just be able to see them because they're like brightly colored.
You can see them through the wall, but when they come around, it's got like a visibility check and they change to a different shade of color. Then you know to shoot.
Hmm. Okay. So what's the other one?
That was the rage hack. That's shooting through. That's standing up a dome, looking straight down, killing people in D2 type of stuff. That's
Oh man. Um.
I've actually done
Jeez,
enough.
man.
I can actually stand on maps and point and tell you where extracts are through walls because
Yeah,
all the
you know what's
extracts are lit up
crazy?
on the screen.
My last video, he didn't really know what, like he had just started hacking, and so he didn't really know any of this stuff, and it was more of me trying to understand like the persona, I guess, of somebody that hacks. But you don't really fall into that same category. You're a little more, I don't want to say smarter, but I mean, you seem like
I'm
you know
smart
what's
enough.
going on and you know what you're doing, sort of thing. And
I mean, I'm
it's,
smart enough to set up my computer so I never get a hardware ID ban.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know what the first step of doing something like that would be. But
Literally,
just like anything, you figure it out, right?
yep, literally two identical SSDs and a RAID 0 setup. It gives in any video game, it gives a hardware ID of null.
Do you hack in any other games?
Actually, no. Other
Uh,
games,
do
I either
you
find them very stupid and I stop playing them, or I don't find them as boring after doing the same thing repetitively.
do you like Tarkov, or do you just do it just to like, I don't know. I imagine you try to help people for free now because it gives you some sort of good feeling, right? I can't imagine you just do it just because.
No, I literally just have nothing to do.
But
I
then
work
wouldn't
night
you want to
shift.
just play like normal at that point? Like just play
Well,
without
see,
hacking or just,
about the first month and a half, yes, but then after that, the game just atmosphere just changes completely.
yeah, I mean, I understand that part of it.
There's like the early wipe, mid wipe, and a week before or the day before where it's just hell.
Uh, do you have any like remorse that you're ruining other players like good time, quote unquote good time? I know Tarkov's kind of a hard game to have a good time consistently in at times, but do you ever feel like bad that you just killed a PMC knowing that like there was pretty much no way he was going to win the fight?
No, because if I wasn't doing it, somebody else would.
But with that mindset, like if you stopped doing it and, you know, 100 other people stopped doing it, and that's 100 less people that are killing other players that are just trying to have a good time with their homies. Like I feel like that mindset doesn't make much sense. Like if I'm not doing it, someone else is
Like,
going to do it, sort of thing. Well, you already knew the game before cheating, right?
yeah. Then I started playing it. Oh, geez, what? Because you just need a break sometimes. They're like, you needed a dumbed down version. Like, cool, I can sit here and do it for hours on end, but run labs, 15-minute turnarounds, lab 4 times an hour for 12 hours straight. You literally just want to turn all that boring crap off your screen. Let's go in red, green, and pink and purple. That's where everything is. You literally just want to go get on a regular player, go scab in a reserve, and do dumb shit with your friends.
Yeah.
See how many people can stand on top of the tower and jump off and break their fucking legs.
Lady says, then take a break, then don't cheat. Lady hates. You saw in the video, Lady is the one that got stream sniped by the other hacker.
Well, everybody be happy. I'm actually stopping soon completely, even with the friends where I help them. And I've stopped killing PMCs unless they rush and get within like 50 meters. That's what happened to John. He got within like 30. But
Yeah.
I'm stopping because I start school again in August for a master's degree.
But then don't you need money for college?
No, not no more.
Okay. That's a trip, man. That is a trip. I mean, I do actually think that you mostly did it for money, but then it's also strange to me that you do it for free now. That's the part that's weird for me. Like, I feel like there is some sort of something that you get out of it, but I obviously I don't can't get inside your brain. That's just my take on it, because it doesn't make sense to me that you'd want to just do it, or it doesn't make sense to me that you wouldn't just play normal if you're not cheating and like basically handing low levels participation trophies when they should try to earn them like everyone else that's not cheating is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that also kind of ruins the whole like idea of the game. So it's like you're not you just cheating kind of fucks the game, but then obviously there's other hackers which you have no control over, but then you're injecting free money into like your friends or whoever you're doing it for free for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for the interview. I wish you well, and yeah, be nice to us PMCs. If there's a TTV in the name, or just don't kill PMCs. Kill the Raiders.
Okay, yeah, okay. I kill a lot of them, but when John, he should have come running at Lapua. He was all the way at Sawmill and came running.
Look, John doesn't know the game yet. All right, he's like level 20 something or 30. He just started. He's probably got, if I had to estimate, probably has 50 hours in the game, maybe 60 hours. And he just doesn't know, bro. He's a simple man. He hears gunshots and he wants to kill.
When a Lapua sounds like a full auto weapon, don't go near it. It's bad news.
Well, what can I say, man? He doesn't know. And I probably would push towards it as well. We don't think that way. Like, we don't think, oh, that's a hacker. We think there's a baller over there and I'm going to go kill him and take his shit. And then I'm the baller sort of thing.
Ain't it abnormal for somebody to blow through 10 rounds of Lapua in a matter of seconds?
I mean, there's people out there that got fucking 500 million, a billion rubles. And those AP rounds were only 70K for before this. So, I mean, that's nothing for them. They could run that every raid for the rest of the wipe if they get to that much money halfway through wipe.
Just our spam clicking enough fire. The only bullet's going to hit you. I think it's the first one because the rest of them are going to be up in the air.
True. True. True, true. All right, dude. Well, it's been real. Can't say it's been fun, but I feel demoralized right now. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get out of this demoralization and try to enjoy this game that has apparently more hackers than I know of. And just try to hopefully take the good fights in stride and not get too tilted with the deaths.
It should get better when they put out the new Unity engine.
What is that?
Unity, like the program like the game's based on. We're using an older version. They're only using Unity 2019, but that's when Streets come out.
So that's just different coding for the game, or?
Yeah, it's more secure.
Oh, okay. Like it would be harder to inject or whatever you were saying.
It will take a few seconds longer for them to get the coding and stuff, but injecting will throw more red flags for the system when it scans.
Why do you think they don't have it scan like just every single time you log in? Or do they? I know it says checking game files. Why does it not check, or why does it not detect that the game files are tampered with?
Because they're hidden so well. It literally becomes part of the code.
You would think that the game would have like the code, like it's a computer, right? So you'd think that it would have it like.
Well, that's what some hacks. Some hacks they run off Discord.
What?
Yeah, Discord overlay. Some hacks run off your graphics cards. I got beamed with one of those because we had a 30 series graphics card. An update they did literally like leaked a whole bunch of information, so you might have using a 30 series graphics card got banned one day.
Like the whole time you've been talking to me, it feels like you've been trying to like sell me that you're good because you help other people, but I'm not sold because you killed other people. Like there shouldn't be a trade-off there. Like if you killed them legit, then fuck yeah, like hell yeah. But you didn't. You like fucked a whole squad's day up just to help out some people. I already said this, but I'm not really trying to repeat myself.
Not a good person in the game. That's the way it comes down to.
Well, yeah, but you said that as long as someone's not hurt physically, then you're okay with it. So I mean, you'd steal millions from somebody if you could, and it's okay with you.
That's my in real life morals.
Well, yeah. So like I was saying earlier, you'd be okay with stealing. Imagine your grandma has fucking $5,000, right? You'd take her $5,000 and she's fucking homeless now. But you didn't directly hurt her physically. You just took her money financially.
But that eventually would hurt physically. Then that'd be a violation of morals. Because she can't afford her Medicaid or Medicare.
Okay, so you just took 5 G's from grandma and she's got 10 G's. She still's got 5 G's left. So she's still going to stay afloat. But you took 5 G's from her. You don't care.
That's still just wrong. Like,
well, yeah, but you said earlier that it doesn't matter if it's just financial. You only care if it's physical. That's just financial. She's not hurt physically by that. She has 5 more grand.
Financial to a certain point.
Well, where's the cutoff? How do you know that you're gonna kill a streamer that's got $5,000 on the line that they're gonna make it out of the raid? Because you never know what viewers are gonna ask. Like, what if John had a fucking person in his chat, and this has happened. There's been people that donate $100,000. What if there's someone in his chat that said, "Yo, if you make it out of this raid, $5,000," but then you just killed him, and so he just lost out on 5 G's. That's I mean, it's not common, but that shit happens.
That'd be a bad day, but if I do kill a streamer,
what?
A lot of times, if I do kill a streamer,
with Twitch Prime,
like if it does affect the views, will you lose like 1 or just views in your ad revenue? What, like 1 or 2 viewers might leave because they get pissed off, or you're going to drop it like half? Like, how does it affect?
Yeah, but does it matter how it affects it? You negatively affected somebody. Like, how is there just like so it just matters the degree for you? Like, how about this? Are you gonna chop off your I don't know if you have everyone's got a fucking parent, right? You're gonna chop off your mom's finger and it's okay, but if you chop off her arm, it's not.
Right. So if I affect you enough that instead of today you can't buy Starbucks, you have to go buy Dunkin' Donuts coffee when you want to go out. That's one thing. If it affects you, like you can't pay your electric bill.
But yeah, but you are taking advantage of someone, and now you're gonna go get Starbucks because you took advantage of them. It's fucked up.
Ain't that how the economy works?
No, people don't fuck each other over. No, you're completely skewed, dude. If you're talking about capitalism, people make products that people want to buy because they're good products. So they exchange their money willingly. And that's what creates an economy. What you're doing, hey, I'm trying to make a point. What you're doing is stealing from Walmart and pocketing whatever you stole. But it's okay because all you stole was some gum. But I mean, you stole from Walmart.
So if a person sends me money willingly for a product I have, and if I word it just like that, It's
No,
okay.
because you're taking advantage of someone, dude. How do you not understand what I'm getting at?
I didn't
You're
always take
you're
advantage
you're
of
s-
friends.
completely you're completely self-motivated. That's selfish. You don't give a shit that you're killing John, for example, my homie, who's a really good person IRL. Like, that part of this whole thing you're not getting, dude. You're you're just completely thinking about yourself and whatever else. Like, that's not the economy. People don't take advantage of people for money, like, at the norm. Usually when it's done, I mean, that'd be like a robbery essentially, right? You pretty much, and obviously this is far, far less severe than getting robbed at gunpoint or some shit in real life, but you robbed him of his content. You robbed his viewers of, like, entertainment. You possibly could have robbed him of ad revenue, of challenges that his viewers placed. I mean, there's all sorts of shit that you know, if he had BitBot like I do, and they were smashing him with BitBot, you could have completely halted the BitBot. So he's going to lose, you know, revenue on that. Also, you could make $10 or whatever it is, $15 for the hour. Chained Django says, is he a cheater or has he actually developed his own software? There's a big difference.
We're all cheaters. Everybody just refers to us as hackers.
Wait, what?
Everybody that's using the software is cheaters, but everybody refers to us as hackers in the game. Because we're hacking is the way they refer to it as, because it doesn't flag as much when you're typing in Discord and stuff as the term of service. Because if you start putting like the words hacking and cheating too much in a Discord, like if we do it too much in your Discord, like it would actually, like, you'll eventually get a message from Discord themselves saying that like you're violating the terms of service, and they'll actually delete your Discord after a while. That's why in all the hacking Discords or cheating Discords, it's not referred to as hacking and cheating. It's referred to as cheesing, chairs, products. The products themselves are referred to as colors.
So you're a cheater.
Yeah, because
Not
the
a hacker.
hackers, yeah, because there's one hacker for each hack that's developed, basically.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's like we're getting just technical here. Everybody knows hacker, cheater, whatever. Everyone understands what it means. Oh man.
But if you want to make your own code, it doesn't take that much. You can Google the game code for the Tarkov. It'll be posted here in a few hours online because the game's not encrypted.
Yoshu has a good point. He says cheating makes people quit the game. That brings less people to Twitch, which is less income for. He's referring to me and every other streamer. That's true. But you think that it's just a drop in the bucket. Like, you're just one person, so you don't really care, right?
The amount of streamers I kill versus the amount of like regular players who have to kill it is not that many streamers. If you play on certain times of the day.
Well, yeah, but
like,
it's
6
not.
a.m. and play.
It's not about just killing a streamer. Like, the gaming community, whether Twitch is involved or not, all trickles into things together. Like esports, Twitch, just people that just game. I mean, they all are kind of hand in hand. Like, for example, I could name people in my chat right now. Sandman, I know he doesn't stream. I don't think Silver streams. I don't think Lo-Fi. I mean, there's a lot of people in here that I know that don't stream, and they like Tarkov, and they play Tarkov. And if the game was ruined for them, I don't feel that they would watch Tarkov. Like, maybe they might stay for me, but a lot of people, when I switched from Warzone to Tarkov, I haven't seen them in a long time, or I'll see them like once every few months now, when they were in my chat every single night. I left the game because people were hacking or cheating. So, I mean, it's all kind of trickles down into the gaming community as a whole. And you know, doing what you're doing is just chipping away at the greatness that it is. All right, man. Well, I don't know what the poll was, but all it says is next, and it says yep. I'm a man of the people, so I do have to end this here. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope that you will maybe just think about other people maybe just a little bit more. That'd be swell. That's all I ask.
Well, I don't think I have any weekends off this month, so I might be completely done hacking because it's August 1st. I got school. And my new job starts in management.
I wish you the best of luck in that. Hope you have a great career, man. And